Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, and welcome back to City Skylines and the No Car Challenge. Now, will this be the last part of the No Car Challenge? I genuinely don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but we are creeping very slowly but very surely toward our goal, our revised goal, because we started off with an initial goal of trying to get to 75,000 people. That was the first goal, and then when things went a little bit wonkaloids a few parts back, that goal got revised down to 60,000 people, because I thought, you know what, we've petered out at about 58,000, was it? Thought if we can get to 60,000 people, that's good. Then everything's kicked back up again. We've now got 68,949 people. So we've nearly got 69,000 people. To get to a Megalopolis, we need 75,000 people. So we need a mere 6,000 more people-ish, and a handful of extra people other than that, to join our city for us to become a Megalopolis. Now, will that happen today? Stone Thingy Nature Reserve has reached level 3. Oh, there's all sorts of beautiful things in the Stone Thingy Nature Reserve Park. Oh, that's very exciting. Do you know what? I see no time like the present. Right, pause for a second, because there are a few things that we need to do today. So number one is, well, this wasn't planned, but we'll do it anyway. We'll chuck some of those fancy things into here. We'll put some of the new exciting things into the Stone Thingy Nature Reserve. The next thing we need to do, I want to build a theme park. I want to build a sort of amusement park area over here, possibly, or maybe in this gap here, because this is kind of where all the fun stuff is. This is the stadium, and all the sort of the touristy buildings are kind of down here, so it'd be fun if there was a great big sort of amusement park thing down here as well. But the big thing, really, the big thing that we need to do is go over here and sort out our new bit. Now, at the end of the last part, I said, oh, I'll zone all this out. But I decided not to zone it all out. I decided to kind of zone it out live, as it were, in quotes, on sort of on camera, recorded, so you could see what was going on and how it's all going to work. Now, you may notice I've added a little bit up here as well. I've just added an extra road going down here and a road coming across. Because my plan is, let's go to that thing. There we go. Fertile land. Now, I know it's not exactly rich, glorious farmland, but that bit there looks kind of farmy, and that bit there looks sort of farmy. So this bit here is going to be farmland, and this bit down here, because I think the pollution's only going to go to sort of this road maybe. This strip down here is going to be regular industry. Just normal, regular industry of the normal, regular type. So that'll be lovely and fine. And then this bit can be farming, and that's kind of nice and green. So you've got a mixture of the fertile stuff. Yes, it will be farming. So that'll be farming. That'll be regular, terrible, pollutey industry nonsense. And then everything else can be normal. Now, unfortunately, look, we've built a community school right on top of a nice, well, I say nice, a relatively fertile bit of land. But never mind, the kids can have fun, doing farming and learning about it, and it'll work, and that'll be fine. One thing we do need to do is we need to get power to these things, because at the minute we've got no power going to any of these buildings. They just sat there not doing anything. So we do need to start fleshing this bit out. And also, we're taking a bit of a financial hit. At the moment, we're $6,520 down per week because we've built ourselves a hospital. Hang on, come out of that. We've got a hospital and a police HQ and a fire HQ and a whatever that is, a riding stable and parks and gyms and swim pools and all sorts of stuff over here. But there's no people here, so we're kind of paying an awful lot, but nobody's sort of, sending the money back in due to their taxes and whatever. So we need to start fleshing this out to then redress our balance. However, we do have 5.7 million units of money in the bank. I don't think we're going to run out very soon. One thing I do want to do, just before we start all of this, I want to put a fancy pants monument-y thing over here somewhere. Because these guys deserve that. These guys deserve a monument of some sort. What's that? A zoo? Okay. I've already built a zoo. No, I don't want a zoo. We've already got a zoo. We've got a proper zoo somewhere else. So we could give them some of these. The Plaza of the Dead. Yeah, let's not give them the Plaza of the Dead. What's that? Why would you have that? Plaza of the Dead, a gigantic weeping angel statue. Yeah, don't blink. Good grief. Okay, we don't want that. What's that? A clock tower. A tall and impressive clock tower which helps the citizens stick to their schedules. Increases the speed of trains. And we don't have trains. That's unfortunate. We've got ourselves the Colossal Order offices. Okay, a games company. And now we do have this. Old Market Street. I am intrigued with Old Market Street. I would like to put that in. The Old Market Street is an atmospheric street with traditional small shops and boutiques. Increases tax income of the nearby commercial zones by 5%. Ah, nearby. It's not a city-wide thing. It is nearby. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame, because that's really quite good. I like that. I like the building. Why can't it slot into that gap down there? Oh, I don't know. Let's look for something else. An opera house? Could give them an opera house. What's that thing? An aquarium? Yes. Absolutely. We're going to have an aquarium. Yeah, let's put that next to the stables. Absolutely. Yeah, and there's a tiny bit of noise. There is a teeny tiny bit of noise. But do you know what? Tough. That's fine. Live with the noise, folks. Yes. An aquarium. Oh, that is very, very lovely indeed. And then let's throw this in as well. Let's throw this in so people, you know, can come over the sea. They can come over the sea to look at this wonderful new place under the Cathedral of Plenitude, whatever it is. Yes, the Cathedral of Plenitude. Let's put that over here so it can snap to there, and that will look very good indeed. It's a bit noisy, so there's a little bit of noise going on. Do you know what? If I drop that there, that doesn't matter too much. So let's throw that down just there. And then that is very cool. So we've got two exciting new buildings. We've got a... Oh my goodness. The aquarium is gigantic. It makes our little riding stables pale into comparison. Did you get planning permission for this? Surely the stables people were quite angry. Okay, that's massive. That is an enormous aquarium. Okay, right. Wow, that's big. And then let's go to look at the Cathedral of Pointiness. Okay, yeah, that is one pointy cathedral right there. Can we look up at the pointy cathedral? No, we can't. For some reason, it reminds me of the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda, and I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, it's got sort of a pointy kind of aesthetic to it. I quite like that building, though. I like that a lot. There's some buildings down here that don't have water. Ah, oh, yes, of course. Yeah, they won't have water, will they? Hang on. We can sort that out. We can certainly easily sort that out. Right, bring that down. Bosh. And there you go. Connected it for no real reason. Okay. So they're in. Now we need to start fleshing things out. So this should be fairly easy. So we'll drop in some commercial, no we won't, some industrial stuff along that side. That is lovely. One little dot there. And then this bit here is all going to be industrial stuff. But then we need to zone this bit out, particularly up there, look. So we'll have this bit here. Zone all that out. Yada, yada, yada. There we go. All that stuff done like that. Right, okay, do you know what? We'll throw those in as well. And that little tiny one there, because that's nice. Right, where does the thing go? Where does the green go? It's down here a little bit. It's down here a tiny bit. So that'll do. And now, let's get ourselves a district. And we'll zone this out, like so. And we'll call it the Farming District, because I'm that imaginative. Concord Heights is not a good name for this place. Yeah, let's drag that out over there a little bit more. And also not so much just that. Ooh, that snapped horribly to just there. There we go. Right, come out of that. Not Concord Heights. Let's call it Farming Place. That'll do. The Farming Place. And if we go to our industry specialisation, there it is. Agriculture. Bosh. So they can then make use of the little teeny tiny bits of fertile land there are. So that's that done. And then we need to figure out what we want to do with this. So we need to make sure that we've got ourselves a mixtures of different things. I think mostly we're going to go for low density stuff, but we will throw in some high density stuff. So around here, let's go for a high density commercial bit. And then we'll put some low density commercial down here in this little sort of, whatever it is, crescent down that way. And then this whole bit here can be low density residential. Throw that in. That can be low density residential. Look at that lovely big block of solid colour. That is very nice. That can be low density residential, even though I might complain about the noise, but tough. That can be commercially stuff. And then over this side, maybe here we'll put high density commercial going up along there. Maybe even to there and there. Got a bit there. Let's drop some high density commercial in next to those bits. And then we've got these bits in the middle. Right, low density residential. Houses, houses, houses going along here. Nice. And then do we want some houses along the front? Some houses along the front might be quite nice. That looks very pretty. That'll be a nice place to go and live. This is where you come on your holidays. People have holiday homes here. It'll all be lovely. Right, so throw all this in. Do that down to there. And then up, up, up. More of this. There's an awful lot to click on. Right, okay, all that. And then we'll put some low density commercial stuff in the middle like that. Okay, that's all that done. That will be powered. This down here will not be powered, unfortunately. So we need to make sure that's powered. Now that should be powered. When that switches on, because it's got water, that will power the recycling centre. However, nothing else will be powered. So what we could do is, we could run a cable to there. I know that is powered already. That's powered by virtue of... Oh, yeah, that's not going to help matters, is it? However, we can undo that big, long, horrible-looking power line that we just put in and put it running down here. Because that will take electricity from this zone to here. These are all powered by these 2 wind turbines. Obviously, with those 2 wind turbines are not going to be able to power everything else. But it will come over here. That will start powering these. So people can move in. People can start moving in from these areas as well. Yes. Okay. Let's see if our ill-advised plan is going to work. Go! Right, I'm running money. Running money? I just read the word money. I'm not running money. That's bad. That's naughty. Don't run money. Or lights. I'm running time forward very quickly. Let's see if anybody moves in. We've got a resident. We've got a person. The Glade residents. Oh, the Glades. Welcome, Glades. Okay, let's see if this works. The convenience store has popped up there. I mean, it's next to nobody. At the minute, it's very inconvenient. It's the world's most inconvenient convenience store, but that's fine. So, yep, nobody's working here, but things are filling up. Things are filling up quite nicely. You know what? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Things are going in there, and that is working, albeit slowly but surely. There's a little place just there. The Ice Cube Factory. Hooray! Hooray for the Ice Cube Factory. Okay, I'm being slightly criticised there for dealing with farming. Farming is fine. Where do you think the food comes from that's on your plate, you silly people? We need somebody to kind of set up shop here. Just somebody to build a little house or something here, because that would power that place and that place and that place, and it would come down here. Because these folks here are going to get grumpy. They're going to go, we've got no power, and I'm quite cross. So yeah, we need to get that done down there really as soon as we can. But there we go. So that's slowly taking effect. It's slowly working. We've got some farms. We've got some lovely rolling fields. We've got places that work with the farming stuff. So the juice press factory and all that kind of stuff. There's a fruit for all place. That is not operating. I don't quite know why. It's not got a power symbol above it. It just says not operating. Okay, fine. Is there anything else over there working? No, not yet. I think it'll get there. I think that will slowly go over there, and people might move out and people might move in, all that kind of stuff. Whatever, we'll leave that running for now. Yep, they're all getting quite angry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and pretend that I don't know what's going on over there, because look, we can put some things into here, into the stone thingy nature reserve. So what did we get? We got like lookouts and things last time. What are these things? Oh, look at this. A lean-to shelter, a small wooden shelter with a campfire. Oh, yes, we'll put that all the way down here. So we'll throw that in. That's very lovely. A lookout tower. Oh, yes. Right, we'll put a lookout tower on there. And a lookout tower just here. Oh, this is a really tall lookout tower. Let's put that in the middle here. Drop that into there. We'll have another one of those, maybe on the other side, just there. What's that? Camping site number 1. Oh, it's massive. Oh, it's a great big camping site thing that has to demolish my path. I'd rather you didn't demolish my path, thank you. There you go. Drop a campsite in, and then we'll drop another one in up this side. So just there, that's very welcome. And then a lean-to shelter number 2. We'll just throw one of those in there. Maybe we'll put one right near the start. Maybe this could be like an educational thing. So people can go there and go, ah, this is very interesting. What an interesting place. This is where they could do, you know, talks and things to kids and schools and what have you. So yeah, that's good. I like that. Is that it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good enough for me. I like that. That's very, very good. Let's go and check out the park, actually. The zoo. Let's check out the zoo. How is the zoo doing? The zoo, there's a few people in the zoo. It's looking, oh yeah, it's pretty busy. It's looking pretty busy at Animals and Stuff Zoo. We only need another 190 odd people, and then we'll be able to level that up as well. Okay, that's good. That is encouraging. Yeah, so our parks are actually working pretty well. Right, I might need to do something to help the industrial area over here, because it is struggling a little bit, and that's fine, because there is a plan. We can run a cable from there to there, and that should, in theory, once it pings into life, once it starts transmitting electricity along those lines, it should sort all that out. Bish, bash, bosh, bosh, bosh. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, that's very good. And we've got the... that means this will be working now. So the underground station will be working. That will allow people to travel around and do stuff. Yes. Okay, this is good. And encouragingly, a lot of these places have got sufficient workers. Not all of them. Not all of them. That's fine. Not enough workers. You need 12 workers. That's fine. But, you know, a lot of them have actually got enough workers going for them, which is very lovely indeed. What's that? Garments Limited. It's them again. It's the limited guys. Stop limiting yourselves. Just taking a nosy at how many people have actually used any of the services to get onto our little sort of island retreat. The ferry pier has serviced no people, and the metro station here has serviced no people. Let's just pop up to the metro station here. I think I can guess what the answer is going to be, but how many people has this serviced? No people! Yet, there is a vehicle. How is that? Hang on, you better not... You're a garbage truck. That is absolutely fine. That's fine. You can go and do that all you like. Yeah, there's nothing much else going on around here. Like, people are getting to their houses, aren't they? People are actually here. Yeah, there's a person. The Big Bite restaurant has someone employed there. And their houses, yeah, there's 6 adults in the Robin residence. So it's all fine. It's all looking pretty good. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh my goodness, the population. 70,500 odd. Wow. Okay, that is very good. That is very encouraging indeed. I've just realised something. I've missed out a very obvious way that people can get over here. They can come via the underground. They can come via a boat. What about the air? Why don't I give them a blimp stop thingamajig? Yes. Why have I not already done this? I don't know. And also, I need to build our airport, don't I? I need to build our airport. Of course I do. First things first, however, let's drop a blimp stop in. Why didn't I put one of these in anyway? What a wally head. Okay, well, let's put it up here, because then that's sort of noisy up that way, and that's fine anyway. That's a sort of noisy area. So we'll drop that in just there. Then we need to create the pathways. Now, where's the nearest blimp thingy? Just here. So you're all going to have to come from Kent Park. That is absolutely fine. You can go to there, and then you can go round in sort of a beautiful arc. Just there, like that. And then you're going to have to go from here to there, and then back again. And that's what you have to do. It's a one-way thing. The blimp goes to here, it goes to Kent Park, and then goes to the island, and that's it. If you want any more stuff, you have to make different changes. Right, okay. So now that's in. That's a different way of them getting around. Population 71,000. Could we do it? Could we get to 75,000 people? I mean, this bit isn't even full. This bit is not even full. When this bit fills up eventually, are we going to just breach that 75,000 mark? I don't know. 71,100. It's going great guns. Ah, wow. Okay. Residential not so much in demand. Let's take out 4 bits of residential. Let's put some high density commercial right down the front there. Right down on the seafront. Looking beautiful. Looking lovely. The Broad residents. Let's take a look at what the Broad residents can look at every day. So they're going to wake up. Going to look out their windows. Look at that. That is... Oh, look, you can actually sort of almost get to where they are. They're going to look out of their little windows and they can see that off in the distance. I wish it wasn't quite so blurry. Then maybe they need to put their glasses on. That's fine. Now, see, my vision's the other way around. I can see things far away really well. Anything close up and I'm peering at it like an idiot. But yeah, so look at that. That is tremendous. What's that green... Do I need to go and look at that green flashy light thing there? What is this? But yeah, look, they get to see the blimps over the city and the boats doing their thing. The cars over that way. I mean, that needs some rubbish sorting. That's fine. They'll get that. What's that? What's this green thing? What is this green symbol? I don't know what that is. Okay, click. Not enough customers. No customers. The building can become abandoned if nothing is done. Zone more residential area to create customers. Okay. There's quite a lot of residential area in a city of 71,500 people. There's probably quite a lot of residents, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, hang on. These guys haven't got water. People have moved in here and I have forgotten to give them a basic necessity. No wonder people were sort of a little bit reticent to move in. They're like, yeah, let's move in. Has it got power and water? No. Oh, yeah, let's not move in there. Right, go on. There you go. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Water. You've got water. Go. Yay. And hopefully that will encourage other people to move in here as well. That would encourage other people to move in. Oh, this is going very, very well. Okay. We've got a few options what we can do now. We've got a few options. Right, number one. Let's put an airport down. Now, is this a thing I build or is it just a flat structure? Okay, it is just a flat structure. So I just put it down and it is done. Right, let's put the airport up here somewhere. The zoo. The zoo has become good. Right, hang on. Scrap the airport. Go to the zoo. Right, hang on. Zoo time. Let's go to the hop. No, let's go to the zoo. Right, what did we get? New things will appear at the end, presumably. So we got ourselves a bison enclosure and an insect, amphibian, and reptile house. Right, how big are these things? Yeah, the buildings are really big. The zoo buildings are gigantic. Okay, right, how big is the bison enclosure? Oh, that's even bigger. The bison enclosure is gargantuan. Okay, maybe I need to expand the thing out that way. Do I need to expand it out that way a bit? I suspect I may. Right, there we go. That whole bit now is ready for some high-level zooage going on. Right, I think we could fit one of those in here, can't we? That fitted quite nicely just there. So let's put whatever that is there. I can't remember what that was. What is that? That's the insect, amphibian, and reptile house full of the creepy, crawly, horrible things no one really likes. And then let's get a bison enclosure, so a fenced area. So this is going to be a thing on its own, isn't it? The bison enclosure is a thing on its own with its own path by the look of it. So yeah, can I twizzle that? Can I rotate it? How do I rotate it round? How does one go about doing that? Oh, it's right click. Of course it is. So if I say put that there, yeah, it doesn't snap quite nicely, does it? It's not snapping as well as I would like it to. Right, hang on. Right, I need to destroy that road section that I just put in somewhat tediously. But right, let's drop that in and then just twist it round a little tiny bit. We'll put that there. And then hopefully we should be able to connect that up with the thing. Yep, so it's not got any access. I know. Yeah, so it's got a kind of walkway all around it. So if we put a bit to say there, that can go off to there. That can also go off to there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's looking good. And then that can go around the side of animals and stuff. The animals and stuff, the bird thing. There we go. So that's got the two new things in. The new exhibits are in. So now let's just check what that is going like. So entertainment until next level. 1031 out of 500. So it's got plenty of stuff going for it. It's free. That is lovely. Right, what we're looking at? Oh yeah, an airport. Of course we were. Of course we were. Right, so we could put the airport. Oh, that's just perfect. Just there. We could put the airport right there. And then people join and then they can go and get themselves a bus or get the tram or whatever. And it's up here. And that is very, very good. So people come in because I don't want the airport to be down here somewhere in the middle. It's all noisy and it's airporty and lots of, you know, wings and engines and stuff. So, you know, it's out the way. It's better if it's out the way up here. Not intrusive, not getting in anyone's way. I mean, you know, the planes are going to have to fly quite close to Statue of Liberty if I put it there. But then people can get off here and they get then the taste of the no car experience. They come out of here and they can't really hire any cars from the airport because that's pointless. So they can walk over here and they can get themselves into the city this way, which is very good. They might think, I shall get myself a blimp. I should get a blimp and go and have a little look around, get on a blimp and go to the city. Or they might walk over here and go, ah, there's a tube station, or there's trams, or there's buses, or whatever. So I think we might as well just put it there. I mean, why not? It only just fits. It just fits on the end of that road section we've got. Which, yeah, is fine. It's fine. I'm all for putting it there. I mean, it's very, very near other things, but do you know what? That's how Cupboardtopia works. Boom. Airport has gone down. Do I need to do anything else to an airport? I'm not really very sure. I want it to all be covered with water, though. In fact, no, the runway doesn't need water. But we do want that bit to have water. The, whatever that is, the terminal. That's the word, the terminal. Okay, so the airport's in. Let's go and have a nosy at the airport. Oh, it looks very lovely. It looks very good. I like this. Hang on, an airport. No, not that. Cupboardtopia. It's not an international airport. This is a domestic. Let's call it Cupboardtopia Domestic Airport. There we go. Cupboardtopia Domestic Airport has been christened by Mayor Penge, and there it is. So now I'm going to press go. I mean, there is a bit of There's a bit of a cliff edge next to the runway. Is that part of airports? Should there be a big cliff next to the runway? Probably not, but do you know what? It's fine. It allowed me to build it. Let's go. So there we go. Right, run time on. Let's see what's happening. How's the traffic looking getting into Cupboardtopia? Oh, really awful. As always, as it always is, and it always shall be, the traffic coming into Cupboardtopia is utterly, utterly terrible. But do you know what? Never mind. In no way am I sat here by the runway waiting to see a plane coming into land. No, 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 no. Nobody would be that sad. Nobody wants to come to Cupboardtopia on the plane. I've been waiting for ages and nobody's come by on the plane. Hang on. There's something there with no water. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, of course. That bit of the park does not have water on it. Hang on. Right, let's sort that out. There we go. Water provided to the zoo. What bit of the park was that? Was that the bison enclosure? There you go. The bison can now have actual water, which is probably useful, you know, so they don't die and everything. The traffic actually isn't that bad. The traffic has thinned out. It was all the way up there a second ago. It's over here now. It's over here. So, you know, it's slowly coming in. I've just noticed that there's, there's a load of stuff on the runway. Should these things be on the runway? I mean, I feel obliged to kind of clear trees and shrubs off of a runway where we're going to be landing a very, very large, probably very difficult to pilot jet plane. I kind of feel like it shouldn't have vegetation where it's going to land, but okay. I mean, Skyline seems to like that sort of thing. Yeah, let's take these off as well. Let's go remove all of the... What's that noise? What's that noise? Is it a plane? No. Someone bring a plane here. Someone charter a plane immediately. There's a plane. There's a plane. There's a plane. There's a big plane. La-di-da. Right, okay, come out of that. I don't want to demolish the plane. There it is. It's doing an engine noise. And the first flight has taken off. The first flight was very near to crashing into the Statue of Liberty, but the first flight has taken off from Cupboardtopia Airport. So people have gone out of Cupboardtopia, but no tourists are coming in. Yeah, well, fine. Whatever. A plane went out. A plane went out. We have become an international city at long last, even if the airport is full of vegetation, which I am still clearing. Don't worry. I mean, why is the mayor of the city doing this? I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. I should have some lackeys that kind of do this job. But you know what? Never mind. I've nearly finished now. There we go. That's all the stuff clear. We'll leave that one there. That's not too intrusive. All the other stuff is looking pretty fine as well. Okay, that's that done. We've got an airport in. Let's go and check on how the new area is doing. It's doing okay. It's not fleshed out as much as I would like, but it is doing okay. It's sort of working. Yeah, I kind of wanted this bit in the middle to fill up a bit more. I wanted that bit to be a little bit more populous. But never mind, never mind. It's slowly working. It's going in the right direction. These buildings are struggling. These buildings are very much struggling. But then, yeah, they don't want housing. They don't want housing. They've got housing zoned. I mean, if they are not going to build houses in the housing zone, I cannot provide workers for these places here. Not really sure what to do about that kind of situation. Unless it's just because they're all farm-based things. Best parts. Well, that's a little bit of a vague job title, isn't it? Of a company title. What does that mean? Ready sliced fruit? You know what you're getting with ready sliced fruit. Oh, there's a company called Ready Sliced Fruit. What are you getting? I think it might be fruit that's ready sliced. Oh, hang on a minute. Here's a company down the road. It's called, not that one. It's called Best Parts. What's that mean? Engine parts? Cow parts? It's like prime cuts of beef? What does that mean? Oh, look, it's a little sort of cow shed type thing. I'm having flashbacks to Farm Manager 2018. Okay, quick check on the ferries. All these vast amounts of ferries coming in serviced 2 passengers. 2 passengers last week. They had a ferry each. I don't imagine they came on the same ferry. And 270 people came to that metro station. That is a little bit more like it. And 6 at that one. Okay, but maybe that's just the people living here. Yeah, that's the people that are living here. People are coming over to look at the nice touristy buildings. That looks good. What's that? It's got a little outsidey bit. That's someone's house. I thought it was going to be like a restaurant or something. That is a fancy la-di-da, fancy pants house right there. They've got like an outside bit with sort of whatever that is on it. Netting with like leaves on it or something. That's very good. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That is an awful lot of people. Where are all these people going? Are you're all waiting to cross the road? Well done. Some of you are a little bit more keen than others. Are you all going to the shops or are you all going to look at the big fancy buildings? Where are we? Why can I not? Is it? Okay, zoom. Ah, right. Sorry, my camera was wedged into a building. Right, okay, that sort of makes sense. Are you coming down here to look at the aquarium? Just going to some shops? Okay, or maybe you're going to the hospital. Oh dear, well I hope you're okay if you're going to the hospital. Get well soon. A quick check on our water and power. Water is pretty okay. I mean, yeah, we don't need to do another one of those. What do we produce? Nearly 1,250 cubic meters of water we pump, and we use just shy of 900. So we've got quite a lot of capacity there. Sewage is even more. Electricity is absolutely fine. We use 700 megawatts. We produce 1.36 thousand megawatts. So yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. So yeah, we're okay for those, which is lovely. I think the time is now for us to build a theme park. I think we build our theme park in. Ah, this little area down here is picked up. It's got a few little shops. The Big Bite restaurant. And the Big Bite restaurant next door to the Quiet Corner shop, which isn't on a corner, but okay. And then the general store, and then the neighbourhood shop. Oh, they've got a little tiny little area. So yeah, in here, I think this is a good place. This is a good place to build the theme park, because it's the last park we need to build. We've got no more parks to build, which is very, very exciting. So let's get this, and let's go to here. So yeah, the amusement park. So let's have the gate to the amusement park sort of down here, maybe in the middle. Here, this is a good place for it. This is a sort of junction-y looking junction. Let's put it here. So we've got the big one, the amusement park main gate, or a small gate. No, big. Come on. Do it properly. If we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Bosh. Okay, we've unlocked ourselves the souvenir shop, obviously the restrooms, a game booth, 1 and 2, a carousel, a cafe, obligatory cafe, and an amusement park plaza. Okay, so we've not got any kind of big, kind of dramatic rides thus far. We've got a carousel and a couple of little game booths. They'll be like, you know, shoot targets and hook a duck and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what. I mean, do it over in the USA or in other parts of the world. Do you know what hook a duck is? I genuinely don't know. I don't know if that's an America thing or not. Hook a duck. If you don't know, well, I might be preaching to the converted, but if you don't know, there's a load of ducks floating around, rubber ducks, and with a little hook on their head, and you have a long stick with a hoop, and you have to hook the duck, the hook on the top of the duck's head, with the hoop that you're holding from some distance away. And then normally there's a number underneath or something, so if you get a number or a colour or something like that, and so sometimes there's a star duck that gives you the star prize, and normally it's just a normal prize, and you pick a prize. It's a cheap piece of plastic tat. I have acquired many of those in my house recently since the arrival of the 2 children, so yes, there are many hook-a-duck type things. But yeah, that's what's kind of in there. Okay, let's build this then. So we've got that done. We need to zone out the park area. Now it's there. What they call it? Lake World. I mean, yeah, it's in the world. I mean, it's not really very lakey, is it? Right, let's drag that out. And I don't know how big this needs to be, but it's going to be about that big for now. And we can always make it bigger. They can apply for planning permission, which I will grant because it's a fun theme park, amusement park thing. And yeah, it'll just be given instantly. So that'll do. We'll zone it out to sort of there, like that. We'll make that bit flat, actually, like that. So that can go up like that, and it can go up there and along the top. Right, good. Do you know what? I want to flatten that bit out ever so slightly. There we go. Beautiful. Get that. No, that's the wrong button. Right, this. Amusement park fence. Good. Now, what we could do is there a side gate? Yes. Can we put the side gate down here somewhere? Space already occupied. Yes. There's nothing there strictly, though, is there? Oh, is it because, hang on, does the zoning need to go over the side of the road? Is that what that needs? Does it need to sort of do that a bit more? Does that make sense? Or is it just being City Skylines-y weird again? Yeah, space is already occupied. Yeah, but I'm connecting it to a road. I don't really understand the logic there. But okay, fine, we'll put one just there then, whatever. Right, and then let's just build fence bits. We can go all the way down there, and that can connect to... no, it can't connect to anything because it's being a bit annoying, because apparently from this corner we can't build anything because the space is already occupied. Okay, right, let me go and build a fence. Please hold. Right, there we go. The fence is in. I mean, again, it's not the most secure of fences. If you wanted to circumvent the paying bit and just jump over that fence and get into the park that way, you probably could. But that would be a bit naughty. And, of course, nobody would do that. Of course not. Right, let's connect these up with the obligatory sort of path thing. In fact, yeah, let's put that like that. And that can go straight down to there. Okay, so we've got that in. I like it's quite woody. I like the fact that it's quite foresty. We need to change the name of Lake World. That doesn't really compute. So let's get an amusement park plaza can go straight in the middle. That can be a sort of central thing in the middle. And then around that, we can put where are the game things? There. So a game booth can go on that side. Just there. Did that thing snap to the path? Or did it not? Oh, no, it did. It just didn't look like it did. And then we'll put the game booth on the other side, like that. So it's kind of a little sort of self-enclosed thing. So the game booths are kind of, you know, wrapping around the plaza bit. Restrooms. Okay, souvenir shop at either end, obviously, because you need to have your souvenirs. So we'll have one there, and then one just here, literally as you leave, because that's a terrible thing that they do. They actually do that. So, you know, it's not too far removed from reality. Loos also, let's pop some toilets down. The cafe can go up near here. That's a sort of a big draw just there. So that can go just there. A nice cafe. And then what else have we got? Oh, we've got a little carousel. That can go up the top end for now. So that, in fact, that can go opposite the plaza. Like that. And I think that's everything. Restrooms, gift shops, all that stuff. We've got the cafe in. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything. Let's go and have a quick nosy at what it looks like. Oh, it looks very good. It's done the weird thing again where it's not took the trees out. Ah, right, hang on. Let me demolish the trees. Okay, I've done my best. Some of them I can't get. Like that tree there, I simply cannot zone in on to demolish. So that forevermore there will be a tree in front of that gift shop. But never mind, do you know what? It's fine. And the in-game stuff will work. It just looks a bit weird. It just looks a bit weird. And it did this a few parts ago, didn't it? Where it didn't remove trees and things. I don't mind some of the trees. Some of them lining the edge look okay. Like that shrub thing sort of in the way. Oh, actually, I did. There's trees in the car park. And let me remove the trees from the car. There we go. Now people can actually get into the place. Remove that as well. Those trees there can stay. That's nice. Oh, it's called Chirpy Land, is it? Does it have to be called Chirpy Land? I don't really want it to be called Chirpy Land. Right, okay. Come out of that. We shall go to the park area info. We shall make it free because we're nice like that. Don't have to do animal ethics. We will do an advertisement campaign or an advertisement campaign. 20% more visitors. Let's do fireworks. Fireworks show in the park every night. I mean, we don't have nighttime in this game, but there we go. We've done that. Amusement park buildings are maintained super well, causing them to be even more fun than normally. Okay, yep, that's good. And night tours. We'll switch that on. Now, do we want to make this our main park? If you have several parks of the policy, they're equally attractive. But yeah, so this park we could make more attractive to visitors because I want this to be big and flash and fancy pants. Now, the only thing we need to do now is change its name from Lake World to something else. There we go. Yay, woo, fun times. It's the Yay, woo, fun times park. There we go. And now it's ready to open. And then I think there is plenty of room. There's plenty of room to put like roller coasters and whatever else in. Whatever we unlock. I don't even know what we unlock from there. But there we go. That's amusing. The city feels complete. Do you know what? I completely agree with that sentiment. The city does indeed feel complete. Even easier to get amused now, says Siobhan Hancock. That's right. Because that was kind of the last big thing that we needed to build, really. From our Parks DLC and from pretty much everything. We've built the airport. We've built an awful lot of things. And it's all going pretty well. Even down here, look. Even down here, near the seaside, near the beach. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. This bit here is looking lovely. This bit not quite got the uptake on housing that I would hope as well. I think there's still a few empty bits and bobs round there. But yeah, it's sort of going quite well. Let's have a... Oh, hang on. Hang on. This is going less well. Some of the bits haven't got water. Right, hang on. Some of the park does have water by virtue of just random chance, I think, more than anything else. Right, grab that into there. That can go to there. And that can come down to there. And we've got a fully lovely, nice watered park. That means these buildings should be switched on, which is very, very lovely. There we go. So they'll spring into life eventually. So yeah, the restrooms are done. And that's the souvenir shop, which is very, very lovely. Round and round goes a new carousel. Can you see it going? Oh, you can. Yay, it looks really nice. That looks fun. There's balloons. There's the little guys in the suits. The alligator mascots and that kind of stuff. This bit looks very pleasant. A little place to come and, you know, rest and have your packed lunches and stuff. And yeah, there's a little sort of stall things. There's a couple of little the buggy things there you push your kids round in. That's very, very good. Right, let's go and have a look at how our new little island retreat is going. Oh, they're not. Oh, they not got water either. I'm not very good at providing water, am I? You would think I would have learned already about this, but no, it seems that I have not. Right, they can be plumbed into the water supply anytime you like. Yep, there we go. Right, they're all happy. They look like very odd. They look very odd buildings. That's an ice cube factory. That makes clothes, does it? This place makes clothes. Ready to wear limited. Stores their clothes in barrels in a round thing by the sea. As does the box factory. Goods Unlimited. Oh, this is so odd. Ice cube factory. These are not traditional shapes that I would expect from a clothing factory type thing. Where do they put the garments? I don't really understand. What's that? These are clearly fuel. These are clearly little sort of fuel silo things. They've got flashy lights on the top. That's very, very cool. Did I hear a plane? Yes, there's a plane. There's a plane coming in to land at the airport. And there we... Mother of dragons. Yes! 75,000 people in Cupboardtopia. We have achieved what seemed like the impossible not that long ago has now become a reality. 75,000 people. That is brilliant. All with no cars. All with no cars going around the main bit of the city. That is fantastic news. Oh, that's really exciting. That's very, very exciting. And yeah, I don't know what all these things are. Monuments, fusion power plants, medical centres. I don't know what all these things are. Do I need to build any of these things? I'd like to build some of them, but yeah, we're the castle of Lord Chirpwick. A castle? You build the what's that? What's that? Construct a sea fortress? Oh no, okay, I haven't got a sea fortress. What are these things? Can I build these? Okay, so you have to build. Oh, that's where on some of those posh buildings it says this is a requirement for the blah-de-blah. So like the Hadron Collider is a place of science. Okay, so you need to build Colossal Order, which I can do. I don't think I can build a posh mall, though. Or a Theatre of Wonders. Yeah, I don't think I can build all of these things. This one I've got 3 of. I can build Plaza of the Dead, but I don't think I can build an observatory or the tax office. So never mind. We're not going to have a monument. We're not going to have a monument. But do you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. We've got to 75,000 people. We've done it. And the plane's coming into land as well. People are visiting. All of... Okay, nobody. But, I mean, that's fine. Nobody's coming right now. Somebody will come in soon. They're on this plane. They're on the plane. 198 passengers. Whoa, steady there. 198 people are coming to the Megalopolis. Oh, my goodness. Okay, fine. We've got a lot of planes. I get it. Okay, there's an awful lot of planes. Desist your planeage. Desist. Hang on. Doesn't this mean that we get... Doesn't this mean... Hang on. Whoa. We get a thing. Where is it? There, in there. Don't we get an international airport? Yes. A large airport complex with 2 runways, 11 terminals and readiness to connect directly to a subway network can handle much more traffic than a conventional airport. Let's click it and see how grand this is. Oh my god. That is gargantuan. Oh, okay. Let's put one of these in. We want one of these. The slope is too steep. Oh, come on. Your builders, level it out. Right, where can we put this? Where can we put this fantastic thing? Slope is too steep. What are you talking about? Just level it out. Do some building work and level it out. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's fine that way, is it? It's fine just there. We might have to drop it in just there. I mean, the runways will go over the road. We'll have to connect that bit up. That's not on the incoming road system, though, is it? That's not where we want that to go, really. Right, hang on. Let me see if I can find a place for this, but on this side of the road. Because if we put it over there, it's not going to connect to the incoming road area. We need to be on this side, really. If that is even remotely possible, which I don't know if it is. Hang on. Let me just do this a lot and see if we can make this work. Okay, I have been using the landscaping tool, so I've kind of tried to level out the ground as best I can. So before it did have a few big kind of contour lines in it. Now it doesn't have any. So now, if I press the right button might help, can I fit one of those in? If we rotate it round properly, the slope is still too steep. Oh, this is just agonizing, and it's out of city limits that way. Can we put it in that way? I'd love to know what slope it deems is too steep. I'm intrigued, because which slope? Which slope? I mean, or do we put it here? Slope is too steep. Right, okay, it's really irritating building an international airport. Okay, it looks like we have to put it here. We have to drop it just there. Now let's just take a look. So that, yeah, that is relatively flat as well. But I would say that is probably equally as flat. Yeah, there's a few little lumps and bumps around the place. But, you know, if you're building an airport, you'd kind of flatten it out beforehand. Builders would do that work. That is the job of a builder. So, yeah, we're going to have to build it over this side. But then we don't want it to connect to this road network because that's complicated. Because that just goes sort of, that's where the sort of vans and trucks and things go. We want it to kind of connect over here. So we might have to do some ludicrous tunnelling so people coming in from the airport can then come over here and join these bits of roads and do it that way. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put down our great big ludicrous international airport just there. Beautiful. Okay, right. We've got a gigantic airport. Oh, and it's very big. It's very big. Again, it's full of trees. Project High Rise. This is a Project High Rise. City Skylines has gone a little bit weird in that it's not removing all the trees and stuff. But okay. I mean, whatever. I don't quite know why it's doing that. I did that a little while ago. It did that a while ago, a few parts ago. But there we go. It's not done it again. I'll have to go remove those at some point. But can we now connect that up? Yes, there's roads here. So there's roads just here. So we want to connect these roads up to over here. Preferably, and just here would be lovely. If we could connect that to there. I mean, can we make a tunnel going under there to there? That would be perfect. Is that possible? Hang on. First things first. Can we decarify these? Are they actually clickable road segments? Hang on. What's that? Toggle traffic routes view. No, we can't. Are they a clickable? They are a clickable thing. Okay. Yes. Good. Right. Okay. So remove cars. So no cars allowed. Second thing, let's just make sure it has water because I've been pretty rubbish at ensuring that that's the case so far for these new buildings. So let's do that and run it through the middle to just say there. Right, so that'll have water. Power, it will require some form of power. So let's get that going across the road. And then clip into just there, which is lovely. So now it's got power. So the airport is powered. The international airport is powered. Now here goes tunnels. Can I dig a tunnel coming down here and connecting to here? This could be interesting. I don't think I can. I'm going to say no. And it would be nice if it was a 2-lane. Do we need it to make it a 2-lane thing? I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's see if I can do this. So can we go downwards? Slope is too steep, but we could build one there. So yeah, look, we can. We can build a tunnel going out to a certain angle, but that's fine. It allows us to do that. Okay. So now that, though, is a double. But yeah, this isn't a double-laned road, is it? That's just a single road. So yeah, let's stick with that. Let's stick with what we just had. That is tremendous. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's get that in. So that can come to here. Beautiful. And then it can come up, say, oh, that's going to ruin our power lines. Okay, let's just bring it back up to the surface. Just, I don't know, down here or something. That'll do. Oh, the science of this is lost on me. And then that kind of big curved road up to, hang on, can we have a bit going there? And then another, right, where's the end? There it is. I found the end. That can connect to there. Beautiful. And then that can come back round this way. Like that. There you go. So then you can come round that. So you can go in that way. In fact, it'd be good if this was one way. That would be very good, wouldn't it? So you kind of come in and you have to go round the long way, drop off your people, and then drive this way and out. Can we do that? A one-way road with cycle lanes would be ideal. Is there such a thing? There's one-way road with grass and one-way road with trees. I don't think there is a one-way road with bicycle lanes on the side. I'm fairly certain there is not one. Do you know what? Never mind. Let's go for the trees. So we'll go that way. Yeah, so there you go. One-way road. Click, click, click. Okay, I can't upgrade that road. That is a shame. And then back round that way. Okay, but the only way they're going to get on those roads is to go up that way anyway. Yeah, I can't upgrade that because it's part of the airport itself. Okay, right. Come out of that. Decarify all of these. So it should do it in a fairly big loop. Yeah, because it's not got a junction. So it will do all of them in one go. Decarify the tunnel. Actually, no, it doesn't need decarifying. It's outside of the decarified zone. No, take that off. And that, indeed. We don't need them to be decarified. That can have cars. You can hire a car from that airport, and indeed from this airport. And you can take the car all the way to here and park it in the gigantic mega car park and leave it there. Okay, well that's now in. That's lovely. Again, it's not taking the trees off the roads, but never mind. Oh, now the international airport's in. Right, that's it. We need speed time on to see if we get an international flight. So while I've been waiting, I have been looking at these monument things, and they're actually really, really powerful. I never really realised exactly what they did. There is a plane coming in. Is that plane? It's flying very erratically, that plane. Oh no, it's coming into the domestic airport. I never really realised how powerful these were. I just thought they were just big, fancy buildings. But no, like this one here, the Hadron Collider. So the Hadron Collider is a place of science, blah-de-blah-de-blah. A city with a Hadron Collider does not need to worry about education. The facility provides it for all citizens. So if you have a Hadron Collider in your city, that's it. You can go and get rid of all your schools and your universities and everything and just have one kind of educational place. And it looks after it for the entire city, for all 76,500 people now. That's just crazy. And like this one here. This one here is a medical centre that looks after everything, but that needs a courthouse. And the things that they need to build them are actually relatively tricky to build. Like this here. That here, a crime rate over 50%. And this here, 10,000 squares of office zone. And all that kind of stuff. You know, an observatory, 1,000 abandoned buildings and all that kind of stuff. Unemployment rate over 50%. So there's a lot of very, very tricky things to actually get your hands on to build those monuments. Also, just had a little thought. Just had a thought. I mean, now it's not really that important anymore because we're going to be leaving here soon. I'm a little bit sad. But we could put some offices in. We could throw some offices down in this place. Why don't we just chuck a couple of office tiles down? Because the people over here might be really well educated. And the minute they're having to go to the big city, why don't you just throw a couple of little tiny office squares down and see how that goes? Well, they might not take. It doesn't look like actually anyone cares. But never mind, they're there anyway. Oh well, there we go. I thought they might. Oh, there they go. That one worked. Happy Face Travel Agency. Yes. Beautiful. And Stone Thingy Nature Reserve has gone up. It's got fishing cabins. It's got hunting cabins. Oh, and it's beautiful. And the city of Cupboardtopia, it's complete. We've done it. We've completed a city. We've got a Megalopolis city, the biggest city that you can get in the game, and we've done it without cars. We've done it without any cars at all. I mean, oh my goodness, there's much carnage. There is much carnage and the traffic is probably not the best in this city. But my goodness, it has been a journey and a half. Oh, this has been tremendous. I'm amazed that it's there. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to get this far when all those problems happened last time. When people were saying in the comments that oh, it's a traffic bug. But then when I reloaded the game, it went away. That whole problem with all these things collapsing and all the commercial and sort of industrial things collapsing went away. So I suspect it probably was traffic related, but I think it might have been a bit of a bug as well. Let's just slow time down. But yeah, I thought it was all over. I thought we were doomed to failure. And now we're here and it's all done and it's beautiful and amazing. And we've created this city and it's got a beachy bit and it's got amusement parks and it's got a great big stone thing that's round with things on it with little sort of campsites. Oh, and it's got boats and planes. Oh, and it's tremendous. It's really, really good. Nobody's coming to the international airport. Nobody cares, but it's fine. They're probably going, do you want to go to Cupboardtopia? Oh yeah, I'll get a car. No, don't get a car. no point to getting a car. They don't do cars in Cupboardtopia, and they're all going, ugh, I don't want to go there. But yeah, we've done it. No cars. No cars at all. And we've got ourselves a functioning city. Is it functioning perfectly? I would say no. I would say no. But let's just put the traffic thing on. Where is it? There. But do you know what? Yeah, there's red. There are red bits. It's certainly functioning better than it ever has been, I think. There's a red sort of bit over there. That's a bit of a busy junction. That's kind of busy over there. That's where it's got traffic lights that I could take out, but I'm not going to. That is all right. Average traffic flow, 74%. That's probably okay. That's okay. Looking down there. Yeah, okay. That's a bit busy just there. Bit of a busy corner there. And that's a little bit busy along here. But okay, it's looking pretty good in terms of traffic. Yeah, and up here, yeah, this bit isn't looking pretty good. Don't look up here. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Let's just come out of that. But there we go. That is it. We are done. The Cities Skylines No Car Challenge has been completed, and we've met our original goal. We've met the original goal, which was to have 75,000 people and to reach a Megalopolis, which is jolly exciting. And we have done. Yeah, those farming areas are having a few technical issues. It's fine. They'll sort it out. They'll sort it out, I'm sure. So yeah, that's it. I'm amazed. I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little bit sad that we'll be leaving City Skylines, because I've had great fun with City Skylines. It's been tremendous. However, this is not the last we are going to see of this city, because it has been suggested that that as a little bonus extra, we switch cars back on. Now, that might take me quite a long time to switch cars back on these roads, because there's quite a lot of roads, and I have to click on each individual street and do stuff to decarify them. But I am willing to do that just to watch the nonsense unfold, just to watch the disaster unfold as cars are unleashed upon these streets, just as a bit of a sort of in-game experiment to see exactly how wrong it goes. Because I'm intrigued. Because there's no cars, so it's just trucks and buses and public transport. So with all the public transport as well, I think every single road is going to be red, because it's probably not the best designed city in the world. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think it's fair to say it's not the most traffic efficient city. So yeah, it'll be fun if we switch that back on. So there'll be a little sort of bonus part, but this really is the end of the No Car Challenge. We are done. Oh, a lot of happy faces just appeared then. Did I just build something, or did something happen just there? Okay. I don't really know what happened there, but there were a lot of happy people all of a sudden. Yay! They're just happy that the city's big. They're happy that there's 77,500 people in the city now. It's continuing to grow. Ah, it's beautiful. Cupboardtopia, you have done well. You have surprised us. And yeah, you have done very, very well indeed for yourself. Now, let's just take a look. Is there one final thing I can do? Oh, no, that is a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Somebody in the comments, I can't remember who it was in the comments. I do apologise. I can't remember people's names in the comments because I have no brain. Somebody in the comments said, hey, it'd be great if you could finish the thing off, finish the series off by launching a rocket. But unfortunately, a little pop-up has since it's popped up and then popped away again. But it said, what the thing needs, the sort of rocket launch site thing needs, it needs oil and it needs ore to come in. So they build the rocket with the oil and the ore, and then they do a bit of launch prep, and then they launch the rocket. Now, unfortunately, we do not have oil industries and we do not have ore industries in Cupboardtopia. It's just not a thing we've got. So I don't think this will ever work. I don't think that will ever function, which is a shame. It's a shame, but I mean, it looks good. It looks very impressive. It's good to just have it here. We can just pretend that it's going to do it. There you go. So Chirp X, very good. I see what you've done there. So yeah, it's got the big sort of control center thing. And then it's got the pointy rocket bit, the rocket tower, control tower. I don't know what that is. The pointy tower thing where the rocket sits on the side, and I don't know what happens with that. Whatever, it's there. Anyway, it's a rockety thing. It's fine. Look how close it is to the airport. Look at it. A mound of earth. There's a great big, I don't know, spaceship launch site appears next door. But yeah, it's close. But you know what? It allowed it. It's close, but no cigar. There's no cigar just here. But my goodness, that was fitting that in was pretty edgy. But yeah, we got there in the end. But you know what? That is it. That is the end of the Cities Skylines No Car Challenge. And mighty fun it has been too. If you have joined me throughout this slightly silly and daft challenge, thank you very much indeed. I have enjoyed having you on board. It's been fun. It's been a bit silly really because, we've taken City Skylines, which is a game that is kind of not renowned, but it's known for having a very advanced traffic management system. And we've essentially obliterated that traffic management system by banning all cars. So there's still other traffic, sure, which cause problems, but there's no cars. So that's a bit silly. Yeah, climbing frame, lovely. Well, yeah, we can imagine the citizens doing that another time. But yeah, if you have joined me on any of this journey through building a tiny little settlement, through to our problems, through to our traffic woes, through to when it all looked bleak and the end was nigh, through to now when we've got 78,500 people, thank you very, very much indeed. I am very, very happy if you have enjoyed yourself and on this yeah, silly, I'm going to say it's a daft little journey through the world of City Skylines with a very silly challenge applied. But we are done for now. Obviously, keep your eyes open for the little sort of bonus kind of video where we switch the cars back on. That might not be for a little while because it's going to take me a while to switch the cars back on. But yeah, and that's not a proper video. This is the proper end. The city will carry on like this. It will carry on like this, car free. And we can imagine that, they grow and it builds and it has more stuff on the shoreline. It goes out that way and it goes out that way. And maybe, maybe they get rid of these industry bits in the long run. Maybe they get rid of the choky industry stuff and get the nice clean stuff. Who knows? We shall have to leave that to our imagination and let the Cupboardtopians get up to whatever it is they want to get up to, because now it is time for us to leave. If you have enjoyed this whole series, please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe if you are not already, which I imagine you are by this point in the series. But if you are not, please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and in Cupboardtopia, and I will see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's coming down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going